every parent's worst nightmare. No parent imagines that they'll send their child to school one morning only for them to never return home. These are some of the horrific scenes from Friday morning when part of the walkway connecting the administration block to classes collapsed. Pupils and teachers trying to lift a concrete slab with their bare hands to save scores of pupils trapped under rubble.
In terms of the necessary and relevant regulations, we have declared the accident that has happened here as an emergency, and it will allow us, therefore, to appoint an independent team of structural engineers as well, alongside the Department of Labour, with a view that we can get more information about what would have happened on the structural integrity of the building.
17-year-old Raiden Olkers, 13-year-old Marley Carley, and 13-year-old Jandre Stein all died on the scene. The injuries of some of the survivors are so serious they may have limbs amputated. Raiden Olker's father says he will miss his son's warm hugs.
Every night, if I was sitting, in front of the TV, I always used to get a hug. Every night before he goes to bed, he will hug me.
Olkers believes his son's death is not in vain.
The Lord needed my son, and I'm more than glad to have given my son for a good worker. More than glad. He was only borrowed to me.
And while he doesn't blame anyone for his son's death, Olkers believes it could have been prevented.
I'm pretty sure when there's a building where lots of kids walk around, and I'm sure that there should be a schedule of maintenance, I'm sure, to check that stuff is all right. I mean, I don't know, once in a year or once in 5 years, just to check if the building is still sound. And I suppose it was preventable. I'm pretty sure it was preventable, as is most things. That's why I don't call it an accident. I don't think it was an accident.
Teaching and learning have been halted for now, while pupils, parents and school officials receive trauma counseling. An inquest docket has been opened by the police. Meanwhile, the Vanderbijlpark community continues to lay flowers outside the school, with many still coming to terms with the loss of 3 young lives. Slindelo, Masikane, Vanderbijlpark in Emfuleni.